What can you do with a computer full of malware? Wait, don't throw the computer away. Instead, let's see if we can get them out. First thing, let's delete the apps or the files that you last downloaded. Start by going to the square, and this is for Windows 11 by the way. And then you want to go to settings. You want to head down to installed apps. Installed apps. You can always type it up in the search bar as well up there. So apps and then installed apps. And you want to just head down to the last app that you downloaded, and that's how you get rid of the most recent app that you got put on your computer that was affected. Now, I also want to let you know that there are dates on the apps that will show you which one was the last one you downloaded, just in case you have a computer, it's a family of computers. After you do this, you want to restart your computer to make sure that it's off of there. And if you're working from offline, you can go to your safe mode. You just hold down the shift while pressing the restart, and you can get into your safe mode just in case you want to go that way. Press troubleshoot, advanced options, uninstall, updates. Now let's do a scan and delete any problems. So we're going to go back to the settings, and in Windows built into your computer you have a scanning system, but if you have your own, feel free to use it. To get to this one, you want to go to privacy and security, and then you want to go up to the top to Windows security. Then you want to press the top one, and right there it will have a quick scan, but you want to go below the quick scan. You have options for other scans, and then you'll find a full scan of your computer. I also want to let you know, don't go on the internet too much while you have the malware on. Now let's make sure your system is up to date. The reason why you want to do this is when you update your system, it also updates the securities that they newly installed on the systems. So if your system's not up to date, a lot of the securities that they updated on, you're not getting it. So we want to go back to the settings, and this time we want to go to Windows Update, and there's a button there up top to press. Now make sure you update the software underneath the update button right there. Restart your computer and you shouldn't have problems. If you still do, then we can do a full offline scan. And sometimes the malware will hide and everything like that. Full offline scan might be able to isolate it. And so we're going to go back to where we did our first scan, our first full scan. And there's a last option there. The last option is to do an offline scan. You can also just skip to this option instead of just doing the full scan. But sometimes if your computer isn't updated, it won't scan for the new malware that's out there, which is why I recommend doing that first and then doing the offline scan. But you can definitely skip ahead if you know your computer is up to date and do this offline scan, because you want to stay offline as much as possible throughout the whole entire time that you're trying to get this malware off your computer. Here I'm going to go off my screenshot here. So sorry, a little bit dicey, and also I have to get a new cord for my computer and it was charging, so sorry about the tape. Y'all see that. Also, it's like a force of habit to use the Band-Aid. I don't know why, but it is for me. My husband bought the black ones from Amazon, but they fell off. So back to the Band-Aid. If that doesn't work, we're going to try to restart your computer to an earlier point. So hopefully you have stored a restore point. And if you do, this is how you turn on your restore points if they're off. Mine was off, so I made sure that it was on by going here. And you see you can't press the button. So you want to go to the and turn it on like that. Don't forget to hit apply. Now once you do that, you can hit the restore point right there to restore it, and it should give you a list of different parts, different times that you can restore to, and hopefully you can restore to 1 when you didn't have malware. Now to do it offline, you want to go to your safe mode right here, either the same way we did before, or if your computer just starts up in it, you can go that way. Now you see it says system restore. So you can get to your system restore points that way. If all else fails, we can factory reset it. Now, it doesn't have to be all the way factory reset. You can reset it with the file still intact. So it's going to delete all the apps but keep all the files. If the files are messed up, you have to delete it too. If all else fails, we can use a recovery drive. Now that means that we're going to take everything off the computer, even the operating system, and then we're going to put the operating system back on the computer. So to do this, you need to have a recovery drive. If you don't have one, these are the steps right now to create one. You are going to need a USB drive. And I think it was 16 gigabytes. It says on the screen though, just in case I'm not saying it right. And after you get that in there, it will delete everything on the drive. So please don't have anything important on it, because once you start this process, it warned you, but it is going to delete it. It would be best to do this with someone else's computer. It's not going to hurt their computer, but it is going to copy their Windows. And so make sure it's Windows 11. And if it's someone else's computer that doesn't have malware, then you know that it's not attached, that the malware is not attached to the operating system. You're going to have a clean operating system. But if you don't have that, of course, just use yours. And then you're going to have to run through the first 3 steps that I did on this video to make sure that your operating system is clean once you're done setting up your computer again. Because it may be attached to the operating system. And it would be really bad to do this and it's on there still. But don't forget to safely remove your USB drive. Now, you want to go back into that safe mode, and you want to use a device to put it back on. Hopefully one of these methods work for you, and don't forget to change all your passwords once you're done, even if you're getting rid of the PC. So let's take the PC out of the trash. This is Let Red Do It, and I'll see you next time. Bye.